Sometimes the body hurts, and sometimes it is not only the body. Sometimes it is a story carried inside, unspoken emotions, old memories, experiences that were never fully processed. And this is often where true healing begins. This is not my story. It comes from a woman within the faster EFT community. And maybe it will show you how deeply change can happen when what has been held inside is finally released, when pain speaks through the body. Well, this woman had been dealing with hip pain for a long time. At the same time, she felt tension in her neck, as if something inside her refused to let go. At first, she looked for answers outside, explanations, relief. Well, we will see now. But real progress began when she turned inward, because the body often speaks the language of emotion. Discovering faster EFT, at a seminar, she was introduced to faster EFT, maybe with doubt, maybe just curiosity. But she decided to try. She began noticing what she felt, how her body reacted, what memories surfaced, and step by step, she started releasing the tension she had been carrying. Pain had had a story. One of the most powerful moments came when she worked with emotions connected to the loss of her father. His final days were filled with pain, and that pain had stayed within her, not only as a memory, but as a feeling, a weight she carried forward. When she allowed herself to feel and release these emotions, something shifted. Not the past, but her relationship to it. Release brings relief. Gradually, physical symptoms began to change. The tension softened. The body responded differently. And with that came a sense of calm. It was not an overnight miracle. It was a process. Gentle, gradual, but real. Relationships change when you change. Another powerful moment came during a visit with her brother. Their relationship had been strained, filled with unresolved emotions and distance. But this time, something was different. Because she was different. When you release old emotions, you stop reacting in the same way. And suddenly, there is space for something new. A calmer, more natural connection. It is not just a technique. Fast EFT is not about doing something perfectly. It is about being honest with yourself, noticing what is happening inside, and allowing it to release, without pressure, without judgment. What you can take from this: your situation may be different, your pain may be different, but the principle remains the same. What you feel has a reason. And when you release it, both your emotional and physical experience can begin to change. Healing does not begin outside. It begins within. Every step matters. You do not need to know everything. You do not need to be perfect. Just begin to notice, to release, to allow change. And over time, you may discover that what once felt heavy can finally let go. And with that comes a lightness you may not have felt in a long time. If you feel ready to go deeper and learn how to work with your emotions and your body, you can explore materials that will guide you on this journey. Enter my store.